Good morning, wondrous ones. It is Monday. My voice is a little hoarse from a weekend of singing and doing sound baths. And we had our Sacred Warrior Rising concert yesterday, and I'm feeling really jazzed up, filled with primal warrior energy this morning. So I wanted to share something that's very important in my practice. The angry roar, or even the battle cry. Because you see, we have a problem in our culture. We keep our emotions nice and tightly wound inside. Usually because if we were to let them out in all the zany ways, the utmost of our grief and weeping, or let out that kind of lion roar to release all of our anger, we'd probably scare the shit out of people, or we might disturb our upstairs neighbors, which are thankfully both finally out of the house. I've been waiting to kind of do this for a while, waiting for the appropriate moment. Roaring like a lion, like an animal, because we're all animals. There's a part of us that is wild, that is untamed, and this culture that we live in tries to domesticate us, tries to get that animalistic side of us out of the equation of our lives, and that's a big problem. That's why the warrior archetype is so powerful. I don't know if any of you have seen the haka, which is the warrior dance of the Mari people. That is some profound stuff. And there's actually a viral video that went around recently of a wedding where they did a haka and the women got involved too. And you see all these incredible contortions that their voice takes and their face becomes as they engage this yang warrior energy and bring it into their life force. Man, do we need that? Especially when our life gets stagnant, or we get fucked over, or we're just tired of ourselves and our own patterns. Yeah, we can sit and chant and bring all the rainbows into our chakras and do all of that new agey stuff, but sometimes you just gotta get a little ferocious. So, I've been feeling a lot of crap lately. I've been dealing with a lot of crap in my life, dealing with my own crap, dealing with a lot of other people's crap. I'm feeling kind of tired of it. We also just passed the new moon in Scorpio, so I'm kind of feeling the crap of the cosmos. Yeah, you. Feeling you guys. It's been hard. All these retrogrades, I mean, what the fuck? How many did we have this year? We had like 7 planets all at once? Not going to take it personally, but I will take it cosmically. So sometimes you just got to power up yourself and release a nice, good, primal scream. So I'm going to demo it right now. If you have headphones on, you may want to take them off. Pretty easy practice. You can do this impromptu anytime you wish. Letting out a nice roar. Yeah! Woo! That's all it takes. And woo! All the energy rises to the head, and then it's gone. Sometimes you can just let out a nice little roar, like a You can do this sometimes when you're having arguments with people too. You can just tell them, I need to release some anger. You can do it right in their face, or maybe off to the side, but let out a nice let out that roar, let out those sounds. Feel how it activates your energy. Get that warrior into your life. We all need that warrior. We all need to know how to wield aggression in a healthy way. And let me tell you, the unhealthy way to deal with aggressive energy, because we all have yang or yang energy inside of us, that fiery energy, is to keep it inside. Which is what our culture tells us. Just keep it inside. Or maybe when you're out at the Maple Leaf hockey game, you could drink a bunch of beers and then yell when they score a goal. And that's like your only outlet. That's bullshit. Even ecstatic dance, which I love. I love ecstatic dance. But that's why I love teaching shaking medicine. Because if you've ever done a shake with me, I encourage this kind of stuff. Because I know dancing and moving the body is amazing. It's going to get you somewhere. But sometimes you just need to let out a nice yell. Because inevitably, life is going to fuck you. Life is going to take you down. Life is going to wrestle you to the ground. It's going to tear you apart. It's going to rip you to shreds. Why? Because it wants to hear that roar. It wants to hear the roar of your love, of your soul. We had that crazy eclipse last year. I brought forth the white lines in our new moon ceremony. The intention was, this is when our love learns to roar. This is when we look at all that monstrous stuff that's happening out there in the world. All those politicians that we've elected as representations of our shadow. All the climate chaos. All the chaos of the matrix of this civilization that has raped and pillaged our souls, our brethren's souls. Sometimes you just gotta feel all of that and let out a nice roar. Sorry if I freaked you out. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's good to feel that intimidating force sometimes in another, that strength, that power. So, I encourage you today, and any day, that you feel a little burdened, that you feel a little stagnant, to find a space, to find a room, maybe even just go into the heart of the wilderness, where you can really feel that wild, primal force suffuse in all the trees and all the wild animals. And you feel Mama Gaia moving into your soul, and you let out that roar. You surprise yourself with how ferocious, how strong, how powerful, how untamed, how wild you are. Do it on the daily if you can, for a time, even a sadhana of 30 days. Just to feel how powerful and how fierce you can be. I know I need it right now. We're getting into fall. Gotta let go. Time of grief. Time of the holy darkness. Not as much sun. Can get tough. Gotta keep our energies a bit high. Gotta keep that energy flowing. So, big love to you all. Keep wild. Keep free. Keep fierce.